Okay. Thanks for inviting me for the interview. It would be a good pleasure.
That's so fake.
23 seconds.
What?
Ah!
Don't look at the camera.
Don't look at the camera. Wait, to you or to them? Now I'm
To
confused.
me, yeah.
Hello.
Hi. Who are you?
Oh, I'm Jia Yu. I'm from London/Malaysia.
Okay. So, hey guys, welcome back to the channel. And this is Hi and Jia Yu. She has planned, what, 1.5 years, right? In Budapest.
That was the original plan.
But then she ended up
Sadly, 2 years, more than 2.5 years.
2.5 years here. Wow. So a lot of things changed for her, I guess.
Surely I love Budapest that much, right?
Yeah. You didn't plan this, right? Like I had like...
Hell no.
Okay, so let's hear her story out. What happened here? What really kept her staying in Budapest?
So back in 2011, I moved from Malaysia to UK because of family issues. So I came to UK. Then I studied university there and high school in UK as well. After graduating, then I moved to Hungary because of the job. I had successful job interview in the last stage as well, same as the current job I had before. So, but then it both is a banking industry. But then I decided to go to the better well-known company. Actually, I didn't know about Hungary at all before I moved to Hungary.
You didn't know where Hungary was?
No.
At all?
Oh.
You just moved?
I just moved. I found a job and I come here.
Oh wow. Then...
I mean, okay, I came here just because for the investment banking.
Oh, okay. So you know the job and stuff.
I know the company because the
Okay.
company is so well known. That's why I came here. Otherwise, I would have just stayed in London. I've been here almost 2.5 years. 2.5. It is longer than I expected.
Okay.
My plan was actually staying here for 1.5 years the max, but life is tough. What can you do? There's always a pros and cons, right? So pros is like, this is actually my first job after graduating, a proper first job. I get to explore different country in a young age, I would say. that's a good opportunity.
For sure.
Yeah, I met my current boyfriend in Hungary.
Oh.
That's another
Okay.
package company.
Right. Okay. All right.
I met him through colleagues or through my friends, and we used to work in the same company as well. I would say mix. Because I would say mix. Because I have some friends is Hungarian. There are some friends like from other countries. Hungary is quite international.
Yeah.
Yeah, I met like lots of. I mean, for me, I came from Malaysia, and I met some other people like coming from China. But also through the company, I met lots of Italian people as well. I mean, I'm not a very outgoing person, but I know friends or make friends in the company. I mean, it's not a big matter for me because I actually got used to it being alone, like doing stuff alone by myself, or when I enjoy my freedom. I mean, being alone.
Strong, independent woman.
That's too strong. I was in the middle.
Right.
My parents were so worried because it's the first time actually moving. Like you know, first I moved out from house to Exeter. It's like a 3 or 4 hours driving journey. But now we actually have to take the flight, moving out to outside the country.
Yeah.
They were actually worried before.
Okay.
Actually, I like Hungary. One thing is the nature part. So I'm not saying in UK you can't really bike around the city or something, but in Hungary it's feel much comfortable biking around the city, like from district to district.
Yeah.
And there's a specific
compared to
road,
biking
like,
in London, right?
Yeah. Yes. Biking in London is just like, it's kind of dangerous, I would say. I haven't done it before, so I can't really judge.
So you like the nature part of it?
Yeah, like
biking.
before I bike to Santander, which is I can bike, I mean back and forth like around under 3 hours I think.
Did you bike to Santander?
Yeah, I did twice actually.
Twice?
I actually really
Wow.
like the biking journey.
Wow.
It
By
wasn't
yourself?
too far. No, with friends.
Okay.
It wasn't too far from Budapest where
Mhm.
I live. So it's a good exercise as well. I went to a couple cities in Hungary, but only the one thing is I remember is the Balaton. It wasn't really what I expected. I mean, like blue water, like a sea water, but instead it's like brownish and lots of what was it? The wheat, the grass, the like a spinach.
Seaweed, you mean?
Like a seaweed, yeah, like a seaweed. The first
Right.
time when I walked down to the lake, I didn't really enjoy that much. And lots of mosquitoes as well. But the view is actually really nice. The view is really nice. Can't really swim. I walked quite deep actually.
I thought it's just
When I walked
till-
down to the stairs, I was already like almost like
maybe that part, but like some part, you know, it's just until your knee.
that's what I heard. But also
Sure.
another town or city is closer to Balaton. It's Tihani, but that was really nice. It's just full of
Off island.
lavenders.
It's very Instagrammable.
It is. Food wise, I'm not really fancy Hungarian food that much. I just don't really like the everything about paprika taste. I mean, the paprika itself, I like it, but I don't like
You mean the
paprika.
spicy paprika,
Yeah,
or-
the spices.
Oh.
The spices why I don't really like it. And also, they use lots of sour cream in the dish. Even in London, I don't really come across that much about sour cream. It took me 2 years to try langosh. I mean, because langosh is kind of huge portions, and I always can't finish one big portion by myself, and it's kind of really oily. It goes well with sour cream and cheese. It's cheap and it's really tasty. Oh, I tried fruit soup before I fully moved to Hungary. So I came here with my parents to check out the country. I saw in the menu there's a cold fruit soup, so I ordered it. First it's like the cherry taste, but it's not the real cherry, it's like the canned cherry. It's like some like a medicine taste for me. And the other thing is it's cold. It's kind of weird for us. So it's more like a dessert rather than like an appetizer.
Yeah.
They actually serve it as an appetizer instead of dessert.
I guess it's a culture difference because in Asia, soup has to be warm.
No offense, guys. I miss the food in London more. There's more choices over there. I mean, I can find, let's say for example, Korean dishes, right? I can still find Korean restaurants here. But then I try couple Korean restaurants. It's not the same taste that you can find in London or even in South Korea. They will slightly change the ingredients or menu in order to adapt for the local people. Not that authentic, yeah. I definitely try more the actual Chinese food, not the European Chinese food.
Is there any recommendations of those restaurants you would recommend?
My house? Actually, recently I tried one Japanese restaurant. It's really good. It's in District 6. I think the restaurant name is called Sambarutsu. That one actually I think is really good. We can find lots of Vietnamese restaurants here, or even takeaway shops here. I like my boyfriend's mom's cooking more than. It's definitely different taste. Like, you can tell it's like they use some broth line, like maybe they put lots of chicken stock or lots of MSG taste. Flavor-wise, it's not that strong. I can tell the difference if I met Hungarian in other Europe country or even in London. I can tell they are Hungarian.
Oh, okay. So you
I
actually
can
recognize
the language itself. Yes, I mean I can only speak some words. Nem beszélek magyarul. I can't speak Hungarian.
Yeah. Oh, that's really good. Nice.
The
Really?
rent is cheaper.
Okay.
The rent is definitely cheaper. But then the stuff like personal goods, products, vegetable, fruits, those things I think is like more expensive than in London. Let's say blueberries, right?
Right.
You can buy blueberries £2. £2 in London, 250 grams. But here, if you convert, it will be slightly more expensive. Not £2, but convert roughly like I don't know, 250 or even three pounds. But it's definitely slightly more expensive. And then
Okay. So like
Even-
groceries and stuff is a little bit more expensive.
it's slightly more expensive.
But then going out, then it should be cheaper, right? Otherwise, the salary here would be higher than in London, which I
Well,
don't
thank
think
God
is the case.
we have like a SIP card from the company here.
Right.
So we have some amount that given by the company. We can actually use that card for accommodation, for leisure, or even for food.
Oh, so like
So-
benefits from the company.
Yeah, the benefits, yeah.
Yeah.
So that helps a bit. for the current market, I would say similar role in London. For my current role, it would be triple.
Triple the amount.
Triple the amount.
But rents are way higher.
Much higher.
Right, yeah.
But then if I go back to London, I will stay with my family. The salary here, if you want to
30%.
save a lot, that's not possible. I was quite lucky to secure a place within 3 days. I would say 3-4 days. I think back then when I signed the contract, it was taking almost, I think, more than half of it, half of salary.
If your rent is taking up half of your salary, you still have enough to go out.
I don't mind that I don't save a lot of money. I was just thinking like, it's my first job. And I was thinking I came here just for the experience. As long as I don't touch my savings in London.
Okay. And you still have saved here as well,
from
right?
here as well. Yeah.
Okay.
It's not that it's not totally impossible. It's how you're gonna spend it.
Right. That was our interview for today. I hope you liked it. Did you like it? Enjoy it?
I enjoyed talking to you.
Yeah, all right. Give her likes because she did give you a lot of good stuff.
If you want to follow me in my Instagram, please go to this. And then my Facebook, go here.
Yeah, so follow her. If you have any questions to her, just put it on down in the comments. Like ask her, and she will reply.
Yeah, I will.
Will you reply them?
Of course I will.
All right, that's great.
All right, thank
So
you.
subscribe if you want to hear more about our story, more about expat story, and other apartment tips. Bye-bye.
Bye. Am I filming right now? Yes, I am filming right now. I'm back. Hey.